As per usual, there's no notes for this one. Leaning it up against my fan. It's not that hot right now. It's like, it's an overshadowed day. It's an overcast day. The sun mustn't be hot either because I'm not, wow, I'd be sweating if I was moving and it wasn't overcast. The why, never, because stuff's going on with my phone, isn't like fake accounts. But I play with them. And the fact that, you know, I just make them think that I don't know. But then, you know, it's within the end of the conversation, you know, they know. Because they ask for money. Or they say, where's your address? That's right. I already know anyways, but that's right. If I ever need to have evidence that's irrefutable, that's it. Yes, I've had heaps on Facebook. No one knows of that aspect of what young females go through. But then there's the, you know, they want to play victim. No, those who want to play victim. And the thing is that's the negative side, but there's the positive side of them being able to get a partner within a couple of weeks of breaking up with another one, or being dumped by another one. That's if they want to. Most men, on the other hand, have to, well, it's not like we have to work on ourselves, because when I was with my partner for 4 months, I was still working on myself. Sorry, I'm just getting something out of my teeth. So, I was still working on myself. But for me, it's like, how do I put it this way? See, I'm standing up for myself. And when I stand up for myself, it affects people like me. So you might not be the same ethnicity as me, or the same nationality as me, or gender. But when I stand up for the things I stand up for, like autism and ADHD, if you have those things in common, then in those aspects I'm standing up for you. And the thing is, I don't have an issue with anyone else. It's just, you know, yeah. Because I actually do find brown girls to be more attractive still, and I'm not going to deny that. Who knows where I'll be in a year's time, though. Because some people say that autistic people can actually have an advantage in foreign cultures, because when we are the way we are and we're different to people, and we're with these other foreign cultures, some of them can actually think, oh, that's because he comes from another country, he comes from another culture, you know. But we were treated the same way when we had here in our own countries that we were born and raised in. For me, New Zealand, I put this jersey on because it's a team of excellence. You know, they're not like, how do I put it? They're not unbeatable, but the fact that they have an average of winning about, is it 3 out of 4 or 4 or 5? You know, see, this year they had a new coach. They had a number of new players that had never played before, and they had a new coaching system. And it was the first season, and they had 14 games. And it was satisfactory, but it wasn't. It wasn't what we would call an All Blacks version of a great season. But the fact that it's a new coaching staff, which means new assistant coach, new coach, and they had a number of new players, and they're just trying all these things out. And even then, they lost the Test series, the first time they lost a series to South Africa since 2008. But they played against South Africa, Australia, Argentina, and I got distracted, I know, but I got to finish this and I'll get back. South Africa, Australia, Argentina, and I don't distract myself on purpose. This is ADHD. South Africa, Australia, Argentina, and autism says I have to finish it. And they played against England, Ireland. Who else did they play against this year? Fiji. I think that was it. England, Ireland, Fiji, France. So they played against those 7 countries, and the All Blacks had 14 games and they won 10. So they won 10 out of 14 with a whole new coaching staff and a number of new players. It's their first season. This coach has never coached on international level before. He was picked from the Super Rugby coaches. He's never coached in international rugby before, and so I'm not sure about all the coaching staff, but the assistant coach and the coach, and there's like the main ones that aren't there. Those 2 positions that are of pivotal, they were different. And this was their first time doing international, and they won 10 from 14 games. And I was talking about the shadow side, and thought, why not? Because I was going to put another jersey, and I was going to put another shirt on, but I've put that on heaps of times. Oh, this one too. But how do I put it? The why does not justify the what. But if you fix the why, then the what would never happen. But at the same time, you have to be smart, because I understand. Like, I used to get all angry when all these people were getting these opportunities, and I was putting my real hardest foot forward, and people putting in the same amount of effort as me was getting the opportunities, and I wasn't, and relationships, and they'll talk about how hard it was because they were single for 6 months, and I was like, yeah, I was single for like 8 years. But yeah. I wish there was a lot more understanding. And they say that there's a lot more understanding. They've spent the last 20 years promoting autism awareness, and it's as if nothing has changed. But it has changed, because those who have autism and those who have ADHD are far more aware of it, and how it affects us, and how society views us, and how what strengths we have and what weaknesses we have. But the thing is the rest of society still doesn't know, because the rest of society doesn't care. Yeah. So the why never justifies the what, because there's a lot of people say that, poor and struggling communities are more likely to join gangs and stuff. Well, here's the thing. I never did. But, autistic people, 80% are unemployed. Fluctuate from 75 to 85. And, the hyperactive ADHD, I'm a combined, which means when you're talking about the subjects I thoroughly enjoy, I'm the best at them, and the rest I can't literally focus. So, next one.